The invoice module helps turn completed work into clear, accurate bills. Invoices can be created directly from jobs, reviewed for pricing and taxes, and finalized without manual effort, ensuring all billable work is captured and ready for payment. When you open the invoice section from the sidebar, the first thing you'll see is a complete overview of all invoices in the system. At the top, status cards show invoice counts, like draft, awaiting payment, due, and paid, so at a glance you know exactly where billing stands. Below, the invoice list displays important information, such as invoice number, client name, invoice date, balance, and status. You can use the filters above to search by client, date range, or status to quickly locate specific records. And if you want to dive deeper into any invoice, simply tap on the row and you'll be taken straight to that invoice's detailed view. At the top of the invoice detailed view page, review the invoice number, client name, current invoice status, invoice date, and due date. This information helps confirm the invoice identity and payment status at a glance. In the Invoice Information section, verify the subject or invoice title, billing address, service address, contact number, contact person details, PO number, job number, and any custom fields configured for invoices. Ensure all details are accurate before sharing the invoice or collecting payment. Scroll to the Products and Services section to review all billed items included on the invoice. Each line item displays the product or service name, service date, quantity, unit price, unit cost, and total amount. Confirm that all items and amounts are correct. Scroll down to the Labor Charges section to review technician names, recorded work dates, and logged hours. Verify the total labor cost and total billing values. Labor entries are automatically pulled from linked job time records and do not require manual entry on the invoice. Next, review the Expense Charges section to verify any job-related expenses included in the invoice. This section displays the expense name, expense date, cost, and total amount. Expense charges are automatically added from recorded job expenses. Finally, review the invoice totals and payment summary to confirm product and service totals, labor charges, expense charges, discounts, taxes if applied, and the final invoice amount. This final review ensures the client is billed accurately before the invoice is sent or payment is collected. At the top of the invoice page, the Collect Payment option allows recording a payment directly against the invoice. When selected, a payment window opens where the payment method, amount, transaction date, and reference details can be entered. Partial payments are supported, but the system prevents entering an amount greater than the remaining invoice balance. Once saved, the invoice balance and status update automatically. All payments recorded against the invoice are displayed at the bottom of the page. This section provides a complete history of payments, allowing users to review amounts, payment methods, and transaction dates associated with the invoice. The Send Email option allows sending the invoice email again to the client. This opens the email editor with the invoice details pre-filled, allowing the recipient list, subject, message content, and attachment options to be reviewed or modified before sending. The Download PDF option allows downloading the latest version of the invoice as a PDF file. The downloaded document reflects the selected invoice layout and includes all current invoice details and totals. The Download CSV option allows exporting invoice data in CSV format. This is useful for accounting, reporting, or external system processing. The Copy Invoice PDF link option copies a secure link to the invoice PDF. This link can be shared with clients through email, messaging applications, or other communication channels without attaching the file. The Send SMS option allows sending the invoice or invoice link directly to the client via SMS. This helps notify clients quickly and provides easy access to the invoice from their mobile device. The Generate Payment Link option creates an online payment link for the invoice using the configured payment provider. This link can be shared with the client to allow them to complete payment securely online. All these actions are available directly from the invoice page, allowing invoices to be managed, shared, and paid without navigating away from the invoice view. Upvoit provides flexible invoice creation options to support different billing workflows. Depending on how work is completed and billed, invoices can be created individually or in bulk. There are two ways to create invoices in Upvoit. An individual invoice is used when billing a specific client for a particular job or service. Bulk invoicing is designed for situations where multiple jobs need to be billed at the same time, helping save time and reduce manual effort. In the following steps, we'll start by creating an individual invoice and walk through the full process from selection to completion. Click Create Invoice. This screen lists all clients in the system, along with their property details and contact information. You can use the search box to find a client instantly. Once selected, Upvoit preloads relevant client information for faster billing. Next, you'll see all jobs associated with that client. Here, you can choose which job you'd like to bill. Each job row shows the service location, job status, and billing amount. If it's a recurring job, you'll see a list of visits expand below. Every visit has its own service date and completion status, so you can include only the visits that need to be invoiced today. If this invoice isn't tied to a job, like charging for a deposit or equipment, simply click Next without selecting anything. Scrolling down, the Products and Services section displays all the billable items included in the invoice. You can add new services or products, change quantities or pricing, edit descriptions, remove items if needed. Everything updates instantly. This works great whether you selected items from a job or entered them manually. If your business tracks technician hours, labor charges will appear here automatically. You'll see technician name, work date, straight versus overtime hours, billable value. This ensures labor is billed correctly without extra work. On the right side, the payment summary updates automatically. It shows line item totals, discounts, taxes, final invoice value, so you always know the exact customer billing amount. After reviewing the billing amounts, scroll further to the Notes and Terms section. This section displays the notes and terms that will appear on the invoice shared with the client. These typically include payment instructions, due date reminders, or any standard messaging you want clients to see. The content in the Notes and Terms section is pre-filled automatically based on system settings. These default notes and terms can be configured from Settings, then System Configuration, and finally under the Invoice section at the bottom of the page. While creating an invoice, the notes and terms appear as a draft and can be edited if needed before saving the invoice. Once everything looks correct, click Save. Your invoice is now created and appears in the list, ready to email, print, or collect payment. Let's now take a look at how bulk invoicing helps when handling multiple jobs. From the Invoice overview, click Bulk Invoice. This feature is designed for teams who complete many jobs daily or weekly, like HVAC routes, recurring cleaning services, and maintenance contracts. Here's how it works. Select the date range or route. All completed, uninvoiced jobs appear instantly. Choose the jobs you want to invoice. Click Generate Invoice. The system creates individual invoices for each selected job automatically, ensuring accurate billing without manual entry. After invoices are generated, download options are available directly on the bulk invoice screen. You can download individual invoice PDFs to review or share them with clients. If multiple invoices are generated at once, you can also download all invoice PDFs together as a zip file, allowing quick access to multiple invoice documents in a single download. These download options make it easy to review, distribute, or archive invoices immediately after bulk generation, without opening each invoice individually. Each job creates its own invoice automatically, even if they belong to different clients. This saves hours of manual work every week. Now that you've seen how invoices are created and managed in Upvoit, you're ready to streamline billing and keep payments organized with confidence. Thank you for taking the time to explore the invoice workflow.